What if I told you that the food you eat before bed tonight could decide whether you wake up sharp or stuck in brain fog? Here's the shocking truth: 99% of seniors don't know that late night snacks can either supercharge memory by 23% overnight or slash focus, slow reaction speed, and raise dementia risk by 60%. This isn't just about sleep, it's about survival of your brain. Studies show more than 1 in 3 adults over 60 wake up groggy even after a full night's rest. They blame age, but new science reveals it's food. The wrong snack spikes blood sugar, disrupts melatonin, and blocks the brain's nightly cleaning system, leaving toxic proteins behind. The right snack, though, fuels neurons, boosts deep sleep, and locks in stronger memories by morning. And here's the craziest part: the number one food on this list was proven in clinical studies to sharpen recall by nearly a quarter after just one night. One food, one choice, a measurable difference. The information in this video is backed by real science. We've spent hours digging through peer-reviewed research, and every single reference is linked in the description below. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, what's your bedtime snack? Because today I'll reveal the 4 best foods to eat before sleep and the 4 worst that poison your brain. Let's start with number 4. Number 4. Walnuts. Walnuts might look like tiny wrinkled brains, and that shape is more symbolic than most people realize. They are one of the most powerful brain-supporting foods you can eat before bed, delivering a cocktail of nutrients that act like a built-in repair kit for your nervous system while you sleep. The star nutrient inside is alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Your body can convert ALA into DHA, the main structural fat found in your brain. DHA is what keeps neurons flexible and efficient. When neurons are stiff, signals slow down and your focus weakens. By eating walnuts, you give your brain the raw materials to keep those signals sharp all through the night. But walnuts don't just stop at omega-3s. They also contain melatonin, the natural hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. While most people think melatonin's only job is to help you fall asleep, the truth is deeper. Melatonin helps structure the architecture of your sleep, especially the deep stages where your brain cleans out toxins and strengthens memories. One study published in Nutrition revealed that eating walnuts raised blood melatonin levels threefold compared to baseline, leading to improved sleep quality and higher alertness the following morning. Even more impressive is how walnuts influence neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new pathways. In 2014, UCLA researchers tracked over 15,000 adults and found that walnut eaters scored up to 19% higher on memory and concentration tests compared to those who didn't. That means a small handful of walnuts before bed could literally help your brain rewire itself as you dream. To get the best effect, keep your serving simple. About 1 ounce, just a small handful, is enough. Avoid sugar or salt coatings that disrupt sleep. If you soak walnuts for a few hours, they digest more smoothly and release nutrients steadily through the night. Pairing them with a slice of banana can provide a little glucose boost to fuel memory consolidation. And if you're worried about weight gain, studies show walnuts actually promote better weight control. Their protein and healthy fats satisfy hunger, prevent cravings, and provide a slow, steady stream of brain fuel until morning. If walnuts can fuel your brain like this, imagine what happens when you add fruits that work directly on your sleep hormones. That brings us to number 3, a food that not only helps you drift off faster, but also makes your brain brighter the next day. Number 3. Kiwi. Kiwi might not be the first fruit you think of before bed, but science shows it deserves a place at the very top of your nighttime routine. Behind that fuzzy skin lies a unique mix of nutrients that can transform both your sleep and your brain power the following day. The secret weapon in kiwi is serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, relaxation, and sleep. At night, your body converts serotonin into melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to sleep. By boosting serotonin naturally, kiwi sets the stage for longer, deeper, and more restorative rest. This was proven in a landmark study from Taiwan. Researchers asked participants, many of them older adults with poor sleep, to eat 2 kiwis an hour before bed, every night for 4 weeks. The results were dramatic. Sleep onset time, the time it took to fall asleep, dropped by 35%. Total sleep time increased by 13%. Sleep efficiency, the percentage of time in bed actually spent sleeping, improved by 5%. These improvements translated into sharper mornings, better alertness, and stronger focus. But serotonin isn't kiwi's only advantage. It's also loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E. These protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which is the gradual damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Left unchecked, oxidative stress speeds up aging in the brain, making thinking sluggish. Just 1 kiwi delivers around 71 milligrams of vitamin C, nearly 80% of your daily requirement. That antioxidant shield works while you sleep, keeping neurons healthier and more resilient. Eating kiwi before bed is easy and light. Simply slice 1 or 2 fruits and enjoy them about an hour before sleep. You can eat them peeled or with the skin for extra fiber and antioxidants. If you prefer something smoother, blend them into a light yogurt-based drink. The best part is that kiwi is naturally low in calories, about 42 per fruit, so it won't weigh you down or disrupt digestion. Kiwi is nature's brain-charging nightcap, with serotonin to trigger melatonin, antioxidants to protect neurons, and nutrients to support overnight repair. This little fruit is a powerful ally in your fight against brain fog. If kiwi shows us how fruit can act like a natural sleep aid, then the next food takes things even further. It's sweet, it's dark, and it actually contains the very hormone your body uses to control sleep. Let's talk about number 2 on the list. Number 2, dark cherries. Cherries may look like a simple sweet fruit, but when it comes to sleep and brain health, they're one of nature's most underrated superfoods. What makes dark cherries, especially tart varieties like Montmorency, unique is that they are one of the only natural food sources of melatonin. Most foods provide building blocks for your body to make melatonin, but cherries actually deliver it directly. That means eating them before bed gives your brain an immediate boost in regulating its sleep-wake cycle. The science behind this is eye-opening. A study published in the European Journal of Nutrition tested how tart cherry juice affected older adults with insomnia. After just 2 weeks of drinking 2 cups daily, participants fell asleep an average of 17 minutes faster and stayed asleep nearly 90 minutes longer than the placebo group. Another study from Louisiana State University found that adults over 50 who drank cherry juice twice a day improved sleep efficiency by 5 to 6%. In both cases, better sleep directly translated into better morning alertness and stronger memory performance. But cherries don't stop with melatonin. Their deep red color comes from anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect neurons from oxidative stress and inflammation. Poor sleep is often linked to higher inflammation, which damages brain cells and slows thinking. By combining melatonin with these antioxidants, cherries support deeper rest and protect your brain at the same time. So how should you enjoy them? Fresh dark cherries are excellent if they're in season. A small bowl 1 hour before bed provides enough melatonin to make a difference without weighing you down. If fresh cherries aren't available, tart cherry juice is a proven option. Just choose one without added sugar to avoid glucose spikes. Frozen cherries also work well blended with yogurt for a light evening snack. Here's the takeaway. Cherries act like a natural sleep pill wrapped in fruit. They deliver melatonin to regulate your cycles, antioxidants to protect neurons, and natural sugars that provide gentle fuel for memory consolidation overnight. Adding them to your nightly routine could be the easiest, tastiest way to wake up sharper tomorrow. If cherries can act like a natural sleep pill in fruit form, then the next food takes it to an even higher level. It's creamy, it's rich in protein, and it feeds your brain all night long with the fuel it needs to stay sharp. Let's talk about number 1 on the list. Number 1, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese might not look like a brain-boosting powerhouse, but science shows it deserves the number one spot on this list. What makes it so effective is its unusually high content of casein protein. Unlike most proteins that digest quickly, casein breaks down very slowly, releasing a steady stream of amino acids into your bloodstream for 7 to 8 hours. That means while you sleep, your brain never runs out of the raw materials it needs to repair, restore, and consolidate memories. This steady fuel supply directly impacts cognitive performance. During sleep, your brain works hard, sorting new information, forming long-term memories, and strengthening neural pathways. If amino acids run short, that process stalls. But with casein protein from cottage cheese, the supply never stops. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people who consumed casein protein before bed not only repaired muscle tissue more effectively, but also performed better on attention and reaction time tasks the next morning. For seniors who naturally experience faster muscle breakdown and slower repair, this dual benefit, protecting the body and sharpening the brain, is especially valuable. Cottage cheese also contains tryptophan, an amino acid your body converts into serotonin and then melatonin, both of which regulate mood and sleep. Combined with casein's steady release, this creates the perfect environment for restorative rest. And since it's naturally rich in calcium, it further supports melatonin production, making your sleep cycles more consistent and efficient. How should you eat it before bed? The simplest way is half a cup plain. That gives you around 14 grams of slow digesting protein without weighing you down. For extra benefits, pair it with a few walnuts, kiwi slices, or even dark cherries, stacking the brain-boosting effects of multiple foods together. If you prefer a sweeter option, a drizzle of honey can make it more enjoyable without disrupting sleep. The bottom line, cottage cheese tops the list because it solves the brain's biggest overnight problem, running out of steady fuel. By feeding neurons all night long, it protects memory, improves clarity, and ensures you wake up sharper and stronger the next day. Now, you know the four best foods to eat before bed: walnuts, kiwi, cherries, and cottage cheese. Each one helps your brain recharge in its own way, so you wake up sharper and more focused. But here's the catch. Some foods do the exact opposite. They seem harmless, even healthy, yet if you eat them at night, they wreck your sleep and cloud your mind by morning. So before we wrap up, let's quickly look at the four worst foods to eat before bed. Foods that can create brain fog, kill focus, and leave you dragging through the day. Trust me, if you care about your brain, you'll want to know these. Number 4. Alcohol. Many people think a glass of wine or a nightcap helps them sleep. It does make you feel drowsy, but the science shows the effect is deceptive. Alcohol fragments sleep, pulling you out of the deeper stages your brain relies on for recovery. A meta-analysis in alcoholism, clinical and experimental research found that even moderate evening drinking reduced REM sleep by up to 19%. That's the very stage where your brain consolidates memories and clears toxins. So instead of waking refreshed, you wake up sluggish, with foggy focus and weaker recall. And if alcohol quietly strips away the quality of your sleep, the next offender adds another layer of damage. Instead of fragmenting your rest, it overloads your body and forces your brain to fight for balance all night. Number 3. Fried and greasy foods. Heavy fried meals like fries, burgers, or fried chicken are tough on your stomach and on your brain. They take hours to digest, which means your body diverts energy away from brain repair while you sleep. In a large study published in Nutrients, people who ate diets high in fried foods were 26% more likely to experience insomnia symptoms and reported poorer sleep quality overall. This isn't just about digestion. Fried foods drive inflammation, and chronic inflammation has been linked to slower mental processing and higher risk of cognitive decline. The result? You wake up heavy, groggy, and mentally dull. If greasy foods weigh you down, the next culprit works in the opposite way. It doesn't slow you, it overstimulates you, keeping your brain switched on when it should be powering down. Number 2. Caffeine drinks. Caffeine is one of the most common evening saboteurs. Coffee, soda, energy drinks, even strong black tea can linger in your system long after bedtime. Caffeine blocks adenosine, the chemical that builds sleep pressure in your brain, making you feel tired. Its half life is about 5 to 6 hours, so that cup at dinner could still be disrupting you at midnight. A controlled trial published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that caffeine consumed 6 hours before bedtime reduced total sleep time by more than an hour. The next day, participants showed slower reaction times and weaker memory recall, classic brain fog. And while caffeine overstimulates your brain, the final offender on this list derails it in a different way. It lures you with comfort and sweetness, but once inside, it flips your sleep cycle upside down. Number 1. Sugary desserts. That slice of cake, bowl of ice cream, or handful of cookies may feel like the perfect treat before bed, but sugar is the ultimate brain fog trigger. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate high sugar diets were 45% more likely to suffer from restless, poor quality sleep. Here's why. Sugar spikes your blood glucose, forcing your body to pump out insulin. That hormonal roller coaster suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall and stay asleep. Once your sleep cycles are disrupted, your brain can't properly clear waste or solidify memories. By morning, you wake up groggy, distracted, and craving even more sugar just to function. Here's the truth. Every night you make a choice. You can fuel your brain with foods like walnuts, kiwi, cherries, and cottage cheese, each proven to boost memory, sharpen focus, and help you wake up clearer tomorrow. Or you can slip into the trap of alcohol, fried foods, caffeine, and sugary desserts, foods that look harmless but secretly wreck your sleep and leave you in a fog the next day. The science is undeniable. Walnuts feed your neurons with omega-3 as kiwi and cherries regulate sleep hormones. Cottage cheese fuels your brain cells all night long with slow digesting protein. Together, they act like an overnight repair crew for your mind. On the other side, sugar spikes, caffeine crashes, and alcohol-induced REM loss tear that repair apart, stealing the clarity and energy your brain deserves. This isn't theory. It's a choice you can make tonight. Swap in one of the 4 best foods, skip the 4 worst, and tomorrow you'll feel the difference. Sharper, faster, brighter. Now it's your turn. Which food will you add tonight? And which brain fog culprit are you cutting out? Comment below, hit like, share this with a friend, and subscribe for more brain-saving science. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.